Stacey and J Sbu, East Coast Radio.
I know when that hotline bling.
It's the Kiddies Hotline.
Happy Wednesday, KZN, and as we do, we are nothing if not consistent. We open up the Kiddies Hotline where we talk to the youths of this province, anybody under the age of 18, every week, ask them a different question, and then they are encouraged to grab your cellular device, spend your data, because, you know, that's the best part about having kids. They are always spending your money. And then they send us a voice note to 061 792 9495 answering the question. Now, I don't know why we would ask the children this, because this is very upsetting.
And some people are going to be feeling some type of way at the end of this conversation.
And by some people, it's me. And by during the conversation, it's now. Kids, youths, babies, we want to know from you, how old do you think old is? Like what age, and like when you think, oh, 30, oh, that's old, or like 35, or 60, or 22. You know what I mean? Because when you're 7 years old, 21 feels old. Like forever away, right?
Yeah, I like your body. It's sort of changed when you said 35. I saw. Is that your age?
You'll never know. It's not anyone's business. I don't get paid enough to disclose such personal information.
But I can't wait to find out what the kids are going to say. Hey?
But yeah, so kids, this isn't no right or wrong answers. I've got my hoodie here.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, and it's fine. I can go handle my business some other way.
Yeah.
But how old do you think is old? Like when you were a young buck, Jay, how old was old? Like what was old to you?
I've always had a thing about 40. Hey, like 40 feels like like hey, you are on the pass like Yeah,
40.
Yeah, when I was like maybe like 15, I thought like 40 was old. But
seemed
even,
old,
even
yeah.
now, I'm just like, 40.
So close.
But then they say life after 40 is fantastic. So I'm looking forward to my 40s, but I'm still like.
But when you're 11, you're living rent free and you don't got to work, right?
Yeah.
Old could be 25.
Yeah.
So kids, chime in. Grandparents, moms, dads, guardians, hand those phones over and do not coach them, okay?
Yes, don't say 25 if you like 50.
061
Let them be.
792 9495.
Hectic.
Auntie Stacey and Uncle J Sbu. My name is Ariana, and what I think is old is my mom and dad, because I say they born in the Egypt days, because my mom is 41 and my dad is 47.
Stacey and J Sbu, East Coast Radio.
Not referencing mum and dad. Yeah, they gave the phone. They lent the data.
No, actually, I believe that Ariana has her own phone, so everything's fine.
No, nothing about the 90s or the 80s.
The 90s, I don't even know her.
Goodness, these kids are rude. Anyways.
I know when that hotline bling.
It's the Kiddies Hotline.
Yeah, so speaking of being old today, I don't know why we're doing this to ourselves. I'm sure that there are parents listening, guardians listening, grandparents listening going, we don't know why you would do this either, but we have decided to ask the kids, how old is old according to them?
Yeah.
So it's always going to be relative depending on how old they happen to be. I did almost Platz when that one child said 60 odd is old because you're wrinkly and you're basically dead.
That's hectic. But
it's not long to go.
You know what? After 60, people generally react differently towards you. You remember that moment with Kevin Hart and Don Cheadle?
Yeah.
When he revealed his age, and this is what Kevin had to say.
But at the same time, like I said, and me, I'm 56 years old. Damn!
Or anything close to 60, really. People are like, damn, you've lived,
But that's because he looks good. Also, I obviously, you know how I feel about aging, right? It is a privilege to get older, which we know, but these kids are humbling us today. So let's not stop it there. Kids, you do
Carry on.
It's fine. That's why you're here. You know what I mean? To humble the grown-ups. How old is old? To 061 792 9495.
If a kid comes on the radio, Stacey, and says 32 is old, I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about that.
Good afternoon. My name is Payson Play. I think old means age. My grandma is 66 years old.
Stacey and J Sbu.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a nice one to add on a DJ set. Played this at that place down there by Chartwell, Stacey. The ladies, the gents were jamming on the dance floor like they were from the USA.
Well, listen, if we can support football teams from countries we've never visited, then we can dance to Miley Cyrus like we're from the USA.
It's certainly an identity crisis, but we move. It's fine. Part in the USA.
We're just there. We'll just take what we can get at this point.
Miley Cyrus, just before this one, Break My Heart, Dua Lipa. You are going to probably think, as two grown people who are above the age of 30, what we are doing in this hour is sabotage, because we're asking the kids across KZN, what age is old for you? Huh? And the kids have been really honest. I'm glad, though. No one has said 32. Yes. Still young and thriving.
He's in the clear.
He will.
It's also just so funny. So for all the kids listening, I must tell you that my grandma, her birthday is coming up in June, and she's 93 in June. She lives alone. She has a dog named Charlie, who I refer to as Uncle Charlie because he's older than me. He's also my grandmother's child. She has an African grey named AG, and we had to wrestle her car keys away from her a couple of years ago because she refused to stop driving.
She wants a toot-toot beep-beep.
So yeah, just because someone gets to a certain age, let me tell you, babes, before you know it, you're 22 and you're like, I have my whole life ahead of me. Next thing you know, you're 85 in the traffic. You're like,
I can't see, but I'm going to drive my own car.
My grandma is so legit. She was like, she also drives with driving gloves.
Bro.
She is the Vin Diesel. She is the Vin Diesel of the 021. So 93 years old and has all her faculties, does whatever she needs to do. Very independent woman.
Shout out.
It's remarkable. So to me, old is a concept.
It's a mentality.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can fix your face, you can fix your body, you can change out your partners, wear the right clothes, cut your hair. Who knows? Age. What is it? I don't even know her.
Smile on your face.
Guys, I could be 115 and you wouldn't know.
Hey, you must just believe. You must just
Please,
believe.
children, don't go to school and say that Stacey on the radio is 115 years old. If anybody asks, I'm 22.
I was about to say 21. What are you doing? Why are you adding?
Sweet.
So we asked the kids of KZN, what age is too old? Stand by if you are above the age of bleep, because they're about to come for you.
Ooh. Good afternoon. This is Lina Mantla Madiba. I am 12 years old, and I think you are only old if you feel old. But if like someone was to force me to say, how old are you when you're old? I think it would be like 85.
Hello, guys. Son, he says if ever he sees you taking any medication, you are probably old to him.
Hello, Stacey and J Sbu. I think when you're old, you turn 79.
How old is old? 6.
Yes.
Lily, how old is old?
31.
31?
Yes. Hello, Stacey and J Sbu. My name is Leah Ramutar. I go to North Team Prep, and I'm 10 years old, and I think you're old when you turn 79.
Stacey and J Sbu. Weekdays 3 to 6 p.m. East Coast Radio.